I'm your host tonight, Ian, and you are in for a very special treat. On Friday nights during October, we are doing our improvised slasher movie. Our team name is Nightmare on Empire Street, and so we're doing something a little bit different. For this show, there's only one team. We're doing the improvised movie, so by the time you all leave here, you will see a fully formed movie. And I gotta say, it's really gory, and it's really scary, even though we haven't made it up yet. So who's first time to Providence? Awesome. Welcome. We love having you. We have shows here every Friday at 7:30 and then Saturday 7:30 and 9:30. So you picked a good night to come, and thank you for bearing with the traffic and the parking and all that stuff. I need to do a little bit of housekeeping before we bring our team on up. First of all, if there were, in the unlikely event of an emergency, the best way out is the way you came up, right down the stairs. If that's blocked, there is a hallway. If you go through the emergency exit, you see a little sign, and walk down the hallway, there's another stairwell that'll get you right up downstairs to Empire Street. All right? Also, the restroom is right out this door, and right around the corner. It's one person at a time kind of restroom, so if you need to use it at any time, please help yourself and come on back. That's the important part. Come on back. Let's see. We have to do everything here because there's no break. So we have, if you like what you see on this stage and you think you want to give it a try, we also do classes here. So check out all that information we found on our website, improvpig.com. We have classes, workshops. Most of the actors you'll see tonight have come up through the levels at Providence Improv Guild, and then are on house teams and doing fun stuff like you're about to see. Cool. What else am I forgetting? Emergency classes. I think that's everything. So I have to do one piece of business before we go. I asked how many people have been to Providence Improv Guild. How many people have seen improv performed before? Anybody not? Anybody not? Not. Okay. So for those of you, that's awesome. So everything you are going to see tonight is made up on the spot. There is no script. There is no rehearsal, or at least of the content. So just keep that in mind when you're going through this. It is pretty entertaining to watch when you realize, oh my God, they're making it up on the spot. This feels very self-congratulatory because I'm in this show. I will be the worst at it, so there, I'll put that out there. All right. So, all right, now, to inspire our team, I need two things from the audience. Just shout it out, whatever comes to it, and we'll grab it. The first thing I need to know is just name the title of a song. Just yell it out.
Eye in the Sky.
Eye in the Sky. We got that? Eye in the Sky. And then also I need an adjective.
Funny.
Funny. Funny, eye in the sky. Okay. Without any further ado, I'm going to turn it over to Nightmare on Empire Street.
Good evening, and welcome to the Midnight Movie. Tonight's featured presentation was plagued by so many production and budgetary issues that rumors began to swirl that it was cursed. Most notably, every actor who donned the black mask of the killer died suddenly on set. As a result, the killer is played by about 9 different actors of varying heights, builds, and genders, but despite the film's boarded legacy, it is considered a masterpiece of the slasher genre, featuring graphic, gory violence, copious drug use, and sensual sex and nudity, much of which has been censored in tonight's broadcast. Now sit back, grab a bucket of popcorn, and try not to scream too loudly at tonight's midnight movie, Die in the Sky.
The camera fades from black, opening up onto the inside of an abandoned airport terminal. Tarmac in the background, glass just in front of it. and a row of empty seats covered in cobwebs.
You can see the names of defunct airlines like TSA and US Airways, and none of them exist anymore.
The camera zooms into the US Airways sign, and there's a strange red substance dripping.
We see that there's an Auntie Anne's pretzel that's still established the same way. Nothing has been done to it. There's no cobwebs. Clearly, someone comes in here every once in a while to enjoy themselves.
We see there's pretzels that are just still rotating. You can tell that they're hot just by looking at them.
In one of the rotating pretzels, as the camera zooms in, we see a small razor blade.
We see that there are chess tables for elderly in the community and checkers, because they're the only people that actually sit in the mall cafeteria and watch the big screen.
As the camera zooms slightly out, we can see an elderly man slowly walk on to the airport terminal, take a seat at one of the chess tables, but he breaks out from his bag a bag of checkers.
We see across from this man another figure. It's an older woman, and she's wearing a beautiful plaid dress.
She has today's crossword puzzle in front of her.
You know, it's a shame ever since Pan Am closed down, it feels like Auntie Anne's over there doesn't get nearly as much business. We're the only regulars.
Stop stalling, it's your move. You can't, why do I have to show off and do the crossword puzzle and the Sudoku and you play checkers with me? Can't you just keep your mind on the game?
Charles, if you know anything about me, it's that I keep my mind on the game so hard, I keep my mind on 3 games at once. By the way.
Are you sure that's the move you want to make? You know,
Yes.
they say chess is all strategy. Checkers, it's strategy upon strategy. That first move is everything.
The camera pans out as these two are speaking, and a mysterious figure is seen in the back corner of the airport hangar.
Everything. That's 2 down.
You know, I've been coming to this abandoned aircraft hangar to play checkers with you for 40 years now.
Uh-huh.
And you haven't won 1 game once.
Well, you know, that's maybe more of an indictment of your level of skill than of mine.
I think it's not paying attention. Things happen all around us that you don't even know about.
That's absolutely untrue. I am observant. I see everything.
You see everything.
Yeah.
Then you haven't noticed I've been cheating for the last 10 years.
Cheating!
I've been cheating.
The
I
camera,
can't believe this.
the camera pans to this mysterious figure's hand, holding a pair of piping hot Auntie Anne's pretzel tongs.
Yeah, I've been cheating
Cheating.
just because I wanted to prove a point.
Oh my god.
You don't know everything about everything.
I don't know everything about everything.
No.
Well, that sounds like something that would go in 3 across.
Hot, buttery pretzel. It's actually cinnamon. The cinnamon's going in his blood and it's through his veins, and he's actually puking out parts of pretzel and blood.
Yeah, cinnamon is just coming out of his nose and into his mouth and back out into the atmosphere.
And his eyes are turning like all red. You can't even see the pupil or the color of the iris of the eye.
All of a sudden, a checker piece just falls out of his mouth.
You just killed my best friend, Chuck.
I'm not really that. I'm down here.
You just caused. Ah! Ow!
Now he's dead.
Now you just killed my best friend, Chuck. Just because he was cheating doesn't mean that you have any right.
Jamie.
We see that the chess piece goes down the throat of the old lady, and she can't handle it. This is too much big of a chess piece. And she can't breathe, and she's turning blue, super glue, and slips on the grease on the ground from the pretzel.
The screen fades to black, and the title of the movie appears on the screen. Die in the Sky.
We open up on the corporate headquarters of Auntie Annie's Pretzel Factory. It's a little bit. It's a happy place. It's colorful. There are TVs everywhere showing just happy scenes. You can tell that someone's putting a lot of thought about the condition of the factory.
Underneath in white letters, it comes up 10 years later.
The camera pans down to the floor, and we see that the blue and white tiles configure a beautiful shaped pretzel in the design.
The camera pans upward, and we see what looks to be just a bunch of pretzels on like his weird old corpo table.
Next to the pretzels, we see 10 different dipping sauces.
All of them are labeled in 8-point font Century Gothic.
The seventh one just has 6 question marks.
There's a banner on the back wall that says, "Remember, your auntie loves you."
There's also another banner that says, "Please push the lemonade."
Hanging off like in the corner is an old faded newspaper that says Auntie Anne's lawsuit settled out of court.
In that newspaper, it's a front pager. The entire top bar is just like big black, those letters, but there is a picture underneath that shows the airport terminal.
We see a colorful cast of characters in the scene. Numbers are down, Jack.
You don't need to tell me. That's all I can think about.
Numbers are down.
I feel like Auntie Annie is just staring down at us. Man, I feel bad.
She's not my auntie.
Close up of this character. He's incredibly well chiseled across his entire face.
Although he's dressed up in a nice suit, but it's got spikes on it. It's Steve McQueen vintage.
He's got a name tag that says CEO's son. No name whatsoever.
We also see that he has a Bluetooth in his ear the whole time.
I'm as awful as you think I am.
Come back to watch out.
But Dad's gonna be
Your
pissed.
dad is going to be so pissed.
Cut to a close-up of this character. We see that he's wearing a full 4-piece suit. 4 pieces, you say? 3 vests, actually.
They have a clipboard with all the inventory of the store.
They're wearing a bow tie that's tied like a pretzel.
And they have sunglasses on, where the frames are, as you know, pretzels.
I love my job.
Cut back to the scene.
The sugary dip is what built this company.
Zoom in on this character. We see that he is wearing military fatigues.
He's wearing a hat that says pretzels forever.
He has a button underneath his last name badge that says, Annie is my auntie.
He's wearing combat boots all the way up to the top of his thigh.
You want to take it to us, Auntie Anne's pretzel? We'll give you a war you can't handle.
Come back.
No, that is what I've been saying. We have to diversify. That is what the question mark sauce is.
How's the German market?
Let's zoom in on this character. So we see this character is very prim and proper and is wearing a very smart business suit.
This person is also wearing impeccably beautiful, like a neck scarf that's it's a paisley, it's silver and a maroon. It also holds money underneath.
And also, this person is wearing glasses. However, they don't seem to hold a prescription. They're just for effect.
They say that German engineering is the best. They don't mean food engineering.
Come back.
Well, I hate to tell you guys, but terrible news. They're reopening the terminal at Coventry International Airport.
Cut to a close-up of this character. This character is clearly a cowboy.
He's got a backpack full of everything you would need in the zombie apocalypse. There's water bottles, there's like 8 different handguns, there's 40 different clips of ammo, and none of them look properly maintained whatsoever.
He has a face tattoo of a pony.
And on his cowboy hat isn't just like a normal sheriff's badge, it's the sheriff badge for My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic Town.
We cut back to the scene.
Yeehaw.
This question mark was tangy.
Cut in on this character. Let's see. This character is always smiling.
It just seems to be like get lost from the boardroom, gets lost into like the study focus groups, trying different stuff all the time.
Yeah, this character is wearing Velcro sneakers.
And this person also has a lasso on their waist. We don't know why.
Cut back. Go for it.
I always test out everything first.
Tangy?
Yes, thank you.
Tangy, Jack, you hired engineers to give us tangy.
German engineering is impeccable, but our cooking not so much.
Tangy is it's important to know that. There may be something going on with the dough if you get a sense of tang. So we need people that are sensitive to tangy.
Sensitive to tangy.
Yes. It's a valid taste.
My mother, she's super, she doesn't even like pepper on chicken. She would be the person, she's the target. We should bring my mother in here one day and see what she would think of the tanginess. She sweats from like mild salsa.
Every day you try to get your mom a job here.
I'm
Every day we
gonna
shoot
keep
you down.
trying too.
No,
Even
no.
if it's a janitorial position, a janitorial engineer.
Nepotism is not allowed in this company.
It's actually very encouraging. When my father purchased this conglomerate from Madame Anne, she specifically said, keep it in the family, dude.
She had a house full of, like, orphans. And some of the people that work up high in this company come from her house, Auntie Anne's farm.
That's all well and good, but we have problems that we need to correct here. First of all, we have the tangy pretzel, which I don't think is good.
I like
You
I
are
like
so
food.
agreeable. You are so agreeable.
I'd like.
Oh,
Thank you for coming.
here. Take my last sauce and gift.
Okay, Sheriff, Pretzel Sheriff, you were the first person that my dad let me hire. I created this position just for you. I need you to get us in line.
And it was an incredible waste of money.
Jack, have you ever worked somewhere with a sheriff?
No, because I don't live in the Old West.
This is Auntie Anne's baby.
You keep saying that. It doesn't mean anything.
No, it does. We sponsor a rodeo every year in town. Bulls get loose sometimes. We gotta control it.
Is that why you have the last one?
The problem is, you're reopening the terminal.
That terminal?
That terminal?
That
That.
terminal.
Oh, no. We said we would leave that franchise exactly as it was, with the pretzels just spinning. We would never go back there. We said that. It was a pact.
But now we have to staff it.
Yeah, it's a perfect opportunity to make some more money for this company. I'll put the toughest there.
If you say your mother,
My mother.
she's, no,
She's great.
Oh my God.
We're gonna have to go there.
You really like my
That's good. They're gonna be reopening it this weekend.
and you as sheriff are gonna go?
Well, who else do you think has the authority?
Well, I would like to say it's him, but it's really not him.
That's why I hired a sheriff.
No, it's, I think you and I need to go.
Auntie Aunt's baby.
I think you and I.
Let me ask you something.
Yes.
Shot a gun?
Why is that relevant?
Sheriff!
This is not the place for it.
Is that thing licensed?
Huh?
Is your gun licensed?
Anyway, we were heading to the airport hangar, Sheriff.
We are.
Let's do an exam. What this spinning carousel of pretzels is currently
Come on.
doing.
I'm driving. I am. I got the keys.
So, look, maybe your mother can't get a job here, but I want to show this band my research in the lab with all the flavors. Maybe she could come in as sort of a taste tester.
Yeah, that's fine, as long as it's under the table. She collects social security and she has a pension, but it's quite not enough. So she works under the table.
Well said. Yeah. Let's go.
Oh, that was easy.
Screen fades to black. The screen opens on our characters who are heading to the airport hangar in the car.
There's like 60s show tunes playing as a background over the radio.
Must you have the gun out on the dashboard? Can you holster that?
Must I have the gun out? Can I drop this ridiculous accent?
Sheriff.
You mean the accent's not real?
When I said sheriff, it got people very excited with that word, and I said, you must have a southern accent. He did not, but no one else applied. You can drop the accent, but please put the gun away.
Now listen, hey, I put the gun away.
Oh, it's back now.
Oh, it's back now. This baby's loaded. With cheese whiz. It's my cheese whiz.
Like literal cheese whiz?
I don't know. Feeling lucky. I was on the road.
You see like a director's thing that says Cheese Whiz, they're not sponsored, just me.
Now open up here.
No. No. Did you ever mistake it for your real gun?
We cut to a flashback scene.
Hey, Marvin.
What's up, bud? What are you doing? You looking around like no one's around or something? What's your hand?
Taste of Ritz crackers.
All right.
And a clip of cheese. You feeling lucky?
I'm feeling lucky.
I want to do this trick. You put the cracker on your mouth, and I'll chew it.
All right.
Come back to the car.
I don't want to talk.
Oh my God, you have.
Hey, the hangar's coming up.
Gee willikers.
The camera does a 180 and we see in the background of the car, like it's a really shittily done green screen shot of the windshield, and you see just like the exact same background from the early hangar terminal, just without the glass. We hold on that for about 2 seconds, and then the camera does another 180.
Oh, wow. I swore I'd never come back to this place.
You've been here
I
before?
have.
What?
My first job as a teenager is here. I've been with Auntie Annie's ever since.
Oh.
Yeah.
That seems a bit suspicious.
Rather sad. He's like 82. Can we just wait in the car for a minute? I'm a little nervous. I've never done any like field exploration.
Why are you nervous? You weren't here during those times. You weren't even born. Yeah, I guess you were.
You don't know when I was born. I heard about it. It's hanging up. The lawsuits
No, I
against
know. I'm all out of sorts. This is bringing back so many bad memories.
Yeah, but that was so long ago.
Oh, it's like it was yesterday. Those murders.
I don't want to be presumptive here, but your knees seem a bit weak. Your palms look a bit sweaty if I move it back.
I'm fine. I'm gonna be fine. I'm good.
What's that there on your sweater? Is that pasta sauce?
Maybe.
Spaghetti, perhaps?
Perhaps.
In the back of the car, we see an equally shitty 3D green screen effect of a shadow coming up as the sky clouds over really instantaneously.
Why don't you guys go in and see if there's anything to be scared of, and then I'll come back.
He is worthless. Let's go.
Come
Swipe right. Yes. Tomorrow.
We see the thing that the killer pulled out of his pocket is in fact like a long 50s microphone stand with like one of those flat microphones on the front. It says laugh in like bright flashing letters underneath it.
Hey, Dad. Yeah, I don't think Sheriff is working. I was wondering, can I hire a bishop? Yeah, just someone with a little more like morality. Auntie Anne's bishop. Hold on, I'll fight back. Sheriff? Is that you? Hi. I've never rolled a window down myself.
We get a close-up of the side panel of the car, and the roll-down thing says air conditioning, and there's actually just an automatic window knob. I think it's broken. Smash!
Oh my god.
We zoom in, and his face now is ridiculously covered in cuts from the glass. He is bleeding way more than he needs to be.
Oh my god, I'm bleeding so much!
So bad.
Why did you do that?
You work for Auntie.
I work for no one.
What's that fucking chill in there?
His microphone goes straight through his larynx and down in his throat. Somehow the microphone is curved. It's kind of like a endoscopy.
We get like an X-ray shot of all of that happening in really bad 2000s era CGI morph shots.
No polyps.
Clean check.
And as he expires, the camera zooms in and all the guts and gore turning it bright red, the whole screen fades to red, And then as we come out of that shot, it is now the inside of the airport terminal, and you see the sheriff and the finance officer coming in to the terminal. Oh my God, they didn't even turn on the lights. Oh, I guess it's broken. This is broken.
Electric shocks like all over every light thing as the lights sputter on.
Oh my God. That's what I mean. Weird things happen like that all the time.
All the time.
Yeah. What are you having, man?
Well, why don't you take a look for yourself? As we do this, the camera pans overhead and we can see in the bag, and it's just an assortment of pretty much everything you could possibly expect in a zombie apocalypse, including some things you would never expect.
Wooden stakes? What do you think? We're gonna see a vampire?
You never get too careful.
Oh, you are. Oh.
Well, listen, if you don't have wooden stakes, I have actual stakes as well.
What? Can I ask? What is your background? Like, why did Junior hire you? Like, what did you? I mean, I'm impressed. Let's start again. I'm very impressed. But what qualifies you to carry around a knapsack filled with ridiculous monster apocalypse equipment?
Well, you see, I have a zombie apocalypse master's degree from Texas A&M, and I minored in friendship.
And can we? All right. Is the accent real or is it not? Because I feel like you said it wasn't, and now you're trying to tell me you're like went to Texas A&M. You definitely have some ties.
All of a sudden, all the lights just go out again.
Hang on just a damn minute, yeah, I believe I do have. They are not vision goggles.
You wouldn't have that too, would you?
Sure.
You're like almost helpful. Almost.
What? Hold on.
How about
I
just?
do have one of those googly eye glasses. You see any better?
No, that made it darker. Do you just have like maybe a flashlight? Just maybe a flashlight.
Flashlight. Let me check.
You have everything else in there. You don't have a flashlight?
Rubik's Cube?
Nope.
Sour Patch Kids. What?
For later.
As he goes into the bag a third time, we cut to a camera shot of his vision in like monocolor green night vision.
I can't see a thing. What? You gotta keep. Maybe you shouldn't be paying attention down at that bag. Maybe. I really don't like this.
Well, I'll be damned. It's a sorrow.
We see a shadowy figure behind the man with googly eyes.
I can't see a thing.
Listen here, you just stay put. I'm gonna go get us a couple
No,
stops.
don't leave me. Don't leave. Did you leave? Don't you? Did you leave? Did you? Sheriff, don't leave me alone. Sheriff, come on. I'm sorry I said what I said.
You may have left you alone, but I'm still here.
Who's that? Who is that? Who is that?
I've been the janitor of this place for 30 years.
Oh, you're just a janitor. Oh, thank God. Oh,
I was the janitor here when Pan Am went out of business, and I was the janitor here when they closed, and I've been the janitor keeping the Auntie Annie's open this entire time.
is that you, Jan, the janitor?
It is I, Jan, the janitor.
It's me, Mike, from way back in the day. I used to run, I was 16, this is years ago.
The camera pans out and we see another shadowy figure behind the original shadowy figure who just turned out to be a janitor.
How do you see in the dark?
Well, after 30 years, you know this place by echolocation.
That's fair. Has there been any other shenanigans?
It feels like there's something I'm forgetting to mention, but are you here because the terminal is open?
Yes, we've been told we need to get the Auntie Annie's back up again.
Hell, I feel that. Watchmen!
Jan, what's going on? What's going on, Jan?
You see that this character is being strangled by a boom mic.
Oh, you're not cleaning enough! Oh, this place is filthy.
The Phil's voices echoes. This is filthy.
What's happening, Jan? What's happening?
We noticed that Jan is throwing up all of the detergent she was using to clean Auntie Anne's counter earlier.
Jan, it smells of vomit and cleaning products. What is going on?
The other occupant isn't happy with you.
Jan takes her final breath.
Jan? Jan, where are you?
All right, now listen, I was only able to get us a couple slices of pepperoni. Oh my!
Is that, did you see Jan, the janitor?
Do I see Jan the who was Jan the janitor?
Well, that's not, she may be a little old, but that's a little
Here,
harsh.
hold this, the pizza's dropped. Stand it, I said hold it.
I can't see a thing!
At that moment, all the lights just come right back on.
Oh my.
Oh, God!
Oh my!
Oh, my God!
Damn!
Oh, and the pizza landed right on her.
The
Oh,
camera
hold on.
zooms in on a pizza on top of Janitor Jan, and the screen fades black.
I was so hungry too.
The camera reopens to our three other characters at the Auntie Anne's corporate headquarters.
You must have displayed that as a mouse at job. I can see why we never hire.
Yeah. Yeah. Long day. Long day. I can't feed the birds. Tangy. Tangy.
Thank you. It's very tiny indeed. Well, let's see. Over here in the lab, we have the distillation column where we make all of the whiskey flavored RTX demi sauces. There's no alcohol there.
Ah, that's fine.
No, sorry, it's against food regulations. Yeah, we sell to under 21s.
Right.
Yeah. Over here is where we have the water percolator. It percolates through water flavored coffee beans.
Oh. Those are coffee beans that like in
Yeah, sure.
Oh, okay, cool.
I just want to say, someone probably should have done like a recon mission of the hangar or the mall.
Ring,
That place is
ring,
really.
ring.
Oh, hold on. We're both getting conference phone
Yeah,
calls
you're
from the
welcome. Go
airport.
ahead. Put yours on speaker, huh?
Greta, is that you? It's Mike. There's bad things down at the hangar. Do not come down here.
Oh, I knew it.
What's happening is a
We cannot open this door. We gotta. Leave me alone! Leave me alone!
The cell connection is dropped.
Yeah, that's 18.
Telecom, the country.
Oh,
Yeah, sure.
You know,
Actually, awesome.
I wouldn't go
Nobody
home.
knows.
Oh, this place is a difficult place in the past. People have been missing. People have been taken away from when they come to the cafeteria. Like old people come here to play chess and checkers, and they just disappear, and then their partner has to pass on without them for the rest of their life. We need to get down there.
Oh, we need to get down. They just said
Oh,
stay away.
yeah, they say. Sounds bad.
We should call the police.
Oh,
That's
that's
fine.
fine.
But you want to go there to investigate firsthand.
With the police, so I can give them a little recon.
Oh.
Okay.
I wanna give them a lay down of what the blueprints are.
9,
With
9.
emergency exits are.
Oh shit, that's the wrong
Where
one.
the exhaust, fire things, extinguishers are.
9,
Let's see if it's up to code still.
1. Yes.
Hello, this is the police.
There's something suspicious going on at the hangar. Down there 10 years ago, there was a killing.
The hangar at Coventry International Airport?
The hangar at Coventry International Airport.
Oh no.
Something's happened there. We don't know what. It was a very ominous warning.
Okay, I'll send a squad down.
Okay.
They get sent a squad.
They're going to send us. I didn't have this one on speakerphone.
Hello? You didn't hang up?
So should we stay away or go to the location?
Well, I mean, all right, if I can be honest with you, I kind of have this thing where I cannot give my squad orders You know, I get off a call. I can't end the call.
Oh, no.
It's a nervous tick.
Before you end the call, do you think maybe you and your boys would like some zesty bites?
Oh, yeah.
Or cinnamon bites?
He brings that aside.
Hold on, look at this. Hey, fellas, what do you guys think of zesty bites?
Hello, Zanzibar.
Nothing tangy.
Yeah, I don't.
Nothing tangy.
I don't like that
I don't like that guy. Okay, so unfortunately, corporate rules means that we can never hang up on you. You have to hang up on us.
That's true. Gosh, all right, hold on. Let me get one of the new guys in here. Hey, you Rook. Hey, get in here. I need you to hang up this phone.
Again, boss. Again.
Why do they do this?
Okay, they hung up. Okay.
Okay.
Well, you know, I feel like they want us to stay away, but we really need to go there to provide refreshments.
Can we take your little Volkswagen?
Hey, as a CEO of this company who looks an awful lot like my son that also works here, I'm a bit confused where my son's been. I need two of you to go and find him. But I need one of you to manage the zesty sauce. I can't let anyone steal that secret recipe. Tangy's not gonna work.
It's a zesty sauce.
Let's go.
It's mine. I will tend to the zesty.
All right, you stay here. You two find my son.
The camera fades out and fades in to the airport. All right, now listen here. Put your hands behind your back.
I am not a criminal.
Oh,
I work for Auntie Annie. There is those bodies, there's somebody in there doing killings.
Oh, I'm sure there is. Let's just see what the eldest boy has to say about it.
Are we just walking in circles?
No, we're walking to the car. We're walking to the
Just seems
All of
very
a sudden,
circular.
the camera just like twirls around and shows the car right in front of them. Just a dead body with a microphone stuck inside its throat.
Oh, my
No, that's not good.
Oh,
That's,
oh no.
I had nothing to do with this.
I just do declare. There was no slinkies.
We do an ultra close-up on just like the top half of his face, and we see like the emotion just like streaking down.
Two little tears come out of his eyes.
Followed by like a squirt of really bad tears that are just like movie magic but overboard.
And then there's a flashback that happens of him being an orphan, and the only thing he loved was his slinky at Auntie Anne's house. That's all he got every Christmas was a new slinky.
Whoa, a new slinky? I can't wait to take it to the top of the stairs.
All right, Richard. When you grow older, you'll have to look after your foster brother, Gerald, the heir to Auntie Annie's corporation. You have to watch over him as the police officer in the small town that he lives in, and keep him safe.
You know what? I promise you, I will.
You come back. Are you okay? I'm really glad that you bought these risk finders from Amazon. They're really cheap. I just got out of them. But are you okay?
No, I am not okay. There's a dead body.
What was that thing with the slinky? That has me like.
Between myself and the deceased.
The camera slowly spins 90 degrees so that the car is sort of now like in front of them in the foreground, and you can see more cars in the parking lot behind them.
I think this might be the worst day of work I've ever had.
It's gonna be pretty high up there.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
you reckon it. Okay, well, oh geez.
I called the office and told them not to come down here. I should have said,
The camera slowly zooms in between them, bringing them to the foreground, as it slowly focuses on the face of someone in the driver's seat of a car behind them. He has a crown from Burger King that says, "Have it your way."
you know, I think if you have an extra gun, I'll take it now. I'm changing my tune here.
We zoom back out.
If I treat you the way I treated you before with a gun.
Wait, why?
Well, because I don't know where you were for this murder.
I was blind with googly eyes on me. It was dark. Just give me the cheese whiz one. At least I'll think I.
The car slowly slides forward, clearly on rails. And smacks the police officer
Oh, sheriff! Ah!
and the other guy.
Oh, that hurt.
Hold up. I think I might have some aspirin.
Oh, that would be wonderful.
He backs up over both of them.
Oh! Oh!
Camera zooms in on this one.
Oh,
He has a tire mark straight across his face.
no!
Oh!
I think you ran over my toe.
You look horrible.
Oh, the weed all the way home.
And then a stop motion graphic of the car coming back over and rolling over his face on stop motion.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's horrible.
And the camera pans over here.
Oh, I got off easy.
No, you didn't.
Ah!
And the car runs over him and his head explodes.
Screen face to black.
A little director's thing pops up, says, Burger King, Firestone Tires, and Slinky did not sponsor this.
We open back onto the tasting lab.
Hey, y'all, we're supposed to go. Let's go.
Yeah, but what are you supposed to do here? You have to go find his son. Leave.
Go. Hey, we're not here.
Get out of here.
Sorry.
Man, I really should have invested in better tasting coffee. Tastes like water. I hate water. Ever since I came back from Austria, where they carbonate all of their water, it's been kind of a nightmare. I feel like there's been something missing out of my life. There's been a hole that I can only fill with unflavored beverages that are slightly fizzy. And this coffee is remarkably flat. Oh, my life is so merciless here. It would be almost a mercy if I were to die today.
As she's crying, the coffee machine starts percolating faster and faster.
Oh. Well, that valve normally fixes that.
It's going faster and faster.
Oh.
Steam starts coming out of the coffee machine as it's bubbling faster and faster.
Where's the water coming from? I piped this entire lab myself, and there's no more water flow or heat. Where's it all coming from? Oh my God! It's getting hot and blinded.
The camera zooms in on the German scalded face.
Austrian! Nobody knows the difference here.
There's shards of glass just lining her eyebrows. There's blood dripping into the coffee pot.
Her impeccably pressed suit is even now more pressed from the steam.
Oh, I look so fashionable if only I had a deodorant.
And the flesh is just melting. Her ears fall down and are actually residing like brooches on each side of her chest.
Fate, is this you? I did want to die today, but not like this. This is so
And her head explodes.
Oh.
And weirdly, she keeps talking. And the
Oh my
exposition continues.
If only I had carbonated water today, it would have been so much
The
better.
voice is just coming out of the hole from the top of her
Oh
neck.
no.
It's defying odds.
Am I going to suffer like that headless chicken who ran around for 6 years now?
And she does not fall down. She just runs out of the room, never to be seen again.
The camera just kind of sits there for a minute. And then cuts to black.
The camera opens on the airport hangar. Our two characters are outside the airport hangar, standing in front of a bunch of bodies that have just been run over by cars.
Whoa.
Well, that's not us.
Yeah.
I think we should call someone.
Yeah, should we call the police again?
Yeah, I think, well, maybe someone a little above that. This seems like,
The SWAT team.
yeah, I don't think our local town budget, they don't have like forensics or whatever you call it. And this place is definitely not good. This looks like a war, it's bringing me back to Vietnam.
We get a jump cut of the ground where there's 2 dead bodies run over. There's like the zombie prep kit still right there, and then we jump cut back to them.
That bag looks awfully familiar.
Put that back.
From the distance, a seagull comes in and swoops in and lands on the sheriff's, what was the sheriff's face, and starts pecking at his eyeball.
Hey, that's,
Copyrighted music begins to play.
man's gotta eat. I'm assuming it's a man.
I'm a lady.
Lady's gotta eat.
I'm not gonna offer you.
That was the same bird that used to fly around the whole cafeteria at the mall in the hangar.
I'm gonna get the bag.
We get a close up of the bird, and there's like teeth inside of its beak. And then we cut back to that.
I'm gonna get the bag.
Be careful. It doesn't look right. That bird don't look.
The bag or the bird?
That looks prehistoric, that bird. Tiny little thing with a bunch of tiny teeth. Those things are razor sharp.
Funny how
You
my,
will catch something or just lose your something.
funny how my lasso, but I gave it to the Austrian scientists.
Birds hate water.
Yeah.
Behind them, a shadowy figure starts appearing out of the mist. It wasn't there until right now.
You know what? Give us a little zesty nugget.
Don't feed that to my precious angel.
Who be they? That.
We get a close up of the shadowy figure, and we can see on their hip is like a 4-pound sack of bird feed.
And also on the other hip is a milk jug labeled tangy sauce. We come back.
That bird is not normal. I would like to end it. I don't think it should exist anymore.
That was the
You all don't really seem to care that I am a masked dark figure standing in front of you.
Big thing like zesty
Yeah,
sauce.
that-
I mean,
that was-
that makes me excited. Like you're here to help.
I honestly I am excited too, but that was a scientist's jug zest.
And that scientist is gone. Just like you two will be.
Like
There's over the income at the airport, now departing to Germany.
are we going to Germany?
The airport's defunct, you
Oh,
know that? This is where I've been developing the future of Antians.
And you're killing everyone because of that?
I'm killing everybody because I tried to do stand-up in the airport and all the people just played checkers.
I'll do it.
Tough. You have a type 5?
It's a 7 now.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Oh,
Yes,
Okay.
unfortunately, I do have to kill the 2 of you for being here.
oh no.
Well, I got nothing to live for, so.
Don't say that.
Yeah, I don't really, so we might as well go ahead with it. I don't have a kid, so you don't have to tell my kid or my wife or anything like that.
You're making it less fun for me.
Let's see. I was gonna watch a reunion of Friends on.
We get like a hyper close up of his face right now.
Let's go watch a reunion of Friends. Like, I'd like to see where like Joey's at, you know, because he's like one of my favorite funny dudes, you know, the faces that he makes. And Courtney Cox is he's a little spicy.
Spicy! How about zesty?
We fade out! We zoom in on the back of his head! It's just bleeding, there's pretzels everywhere, bird seed is flying out of it like it's been a big cornucopia of bird seed!
The bird that was feasting on the eyeball shows up on his head and starts making it worse, just eating brain.
Just picking out all sorts of like little stuff out of it, and you can see some of it's covered in zesty sauce!
My mom always called me a bird brain.
His head explodes! Boom! We come back to the wine shop.
Just you and me now.
Wait, I got a bag of shit.
What are you doing?
Wooden steak.
I'm not a
It's
vampire.
not real steak. I know, but it's not real steak as well. It's wooden.
All right, Buffy.
God, this is a real steak too.
Like Omaha?
Yeah.
You're going to kill me with an Omaha steak?
Oh, this is your burger.
Oh. The steak lands and we get a close-up of the burger just like scrambling over to it and frantically eating it.
We appreciate the protein.
You're welcome. Can I stay up high?
Absolutely.
Damn. 1 second.
Wait, before though, can I try a set? My set on you?
We get like a white border showing up around the whole frame, and like the spotlight just from out of nowhere, Ex Machina just shows up on it.
So the thing about pretzels on airports, always way too greasy. Always way too greasy. Why aren't you laughing?
Yeah.
The spotlight turns off.
I totally know what you're saying. I'm at like a pretzel taste test for Auntie Anne's, right?
Yeah, part of that.
Yeah. This hasn't been said yet, but in 3 months, new sauce coming out. It's tangy. Just for you, if you, yeah.
It's tangy.
It's tangy.
Does it have a name?
We haven't. It's still just like 6 question marks. We have like tangy tang. That's just the first suggestion somebody put. That was my suggestion.
It's a terrible suggestion.
I know. Nobody liked it.
We get music that's like starting to ramp up here.
Yeah, like all the employees shut it down, so you know.
My name is Bart. Could you name the sauce Bart?
Bart. Let me put that in my phone notes.
Bart. Yes. Name the sauce Bart and put my face on it, but only the masked version of it.
Hey, can I take a picture?
Absolutely. The masked version of my face on the sauce. And we'll preview it at the airport hangar. We'll get everyone back here. We can have a checkers tournament to celebrate. That would be ironic.
Hey, I just sent everything you said to the employee group chat.
They killed all the employees.
You nuts?
Yeah, no, it's just you and me.
All of a sudden you hear text messages come from the 2 dead bodies at the roof stations.
I'm gonna kill you.
At this moment, we freeze and we hear and the camera cuts to black. And then it fades up on the police officer and the masked man is on the ground. Oh no, it's the cops.
That's awfully weird. I didn't even call you.
You didn't call?
Well,
You weren't at the lab?
we were there, yeah, we were there with the scientist call.
Is that the sauce?
Yes, this is
That's the sauce?
Yeah.
Oh, man. This is the killer, right?
Bart,
Bart?
he's gonna be a mascot.
Oh. Wow.
The frame freezes and then all of the color slowly fades to black and white. On the bottom of the screen is in memorandum of the 9 people who previously played Bart. It comes up and then from the bottom, 2 words. The end. Are you excited, Director Peter?
Yes, give it up for Peter, the director of this show. We are doing this show again for the rest of October and the first Friday in November. So if you like what you saw tonight, it'll be totally different next week because that's what Improv is. We really appreciate you coming out. Again, shows every Friday and Saturday here at improv.com. Take a class. But thank you all for coming out. I know you have a lot of choices on what to do on a Friday and Saturday night. You chose us, and that's awesome. So thank you all. Have a wonderful evening.
Now a lot of French.